going for a walk, gonna go get fish and chips. But, so it's kind of like this, right? We're up here. There's a house. Fish and chips is over here somewhere. So it's going to take a good 20 minutes to walk there. Sweet as. Let's have a little wander. This is kind of, I mean, like, you know, in New Zealand we quite like our fish and chips, but there's also beer there, so I have to go get the beer as well. Because, I mean, you can have fish and chips without beer, but we don't do things by halves around here, so that's how we're going to do that. We're in the countryside, and because I'm a bit of a lazy man, I don't have a driver's license, so it's going to be an adventure. And yeah, quite a nice valley to walk down, I think. I got the Darjeeling Limited soundtrack playing. Maybe we can listen to that at the same time if you're gonna, I mean, or I don't know how to edit properly yet, so this is my mum's valley. She's replanting this whole barren area into be like a native forest, like that. This whole region, this whole valley behind me used to all be like that once upon a time. So it's really nice that they're kind of bringing it back. Right, we're off. Always shut the gate, boys and girls. Now we're on the old farm road. So you can see here, we're in the countryside obviously. These dudes are making honey. It's quite typical around this area. You know, there's manuka. Well, I mean, that's not manuka, but there's manuka, there's, you know, different plants the bees like. Some wicked sunset happening behind me. So I don't know. Are those bananas or no, it's got to be a courgette or something, right? That's the biggest fucking banana I've ever seen if it is one. Jesus, my lord. Alright, so here we go. See this over here, that's hops. So this kind of like, we're on the right track. You know, we're looking for beer. Well, it was hops. Looks like it's been harvested, but that's where they grow it. Now we're coming up to, this is, I mean, these exist in other places, but this is quite a New Zealand thing. It's a one-lane bridge. So if you're driving, like if you're a good boy and you had a driver's license, I'd be driving, but you would come to this and you have to stop and give way to the other dude coming that way, if there's another good boy coming that way, and then you take your turn. But it's only big enough for one car at a time. Do believe National made a pledge that we're gonna sort of get rid of all this and, you know, fix up all the old one-lane bridges around New Zealand, but I mean, you know, Yeah, right-wing capitalist pigs. Liars and scammers, so what do you expect, really? We're getting there. I mean, it's a pretty nice sunset, really. Here we go. We could see that before I was pointing it out, maybe. Here we go. From the road to the footpath. Means we're entering civilization. Oh, and you know what that means. We got the fish and chips. Can't really see. They come in paper in New Zealand. I don't really want to attempt to film those guys yet, sort of a thing. They have to build some kind of rapport first, but you know, it's fish and chips, so I'm going to be here quite often. So here's a funny one, right? It's pitch black. I got my head torch, plus this is the first time I've walked this road to the fish and chip shop / beer shop. So that's my excuse. Now I'll tell you, I was walking back and I went that way about 10 minutes and I was like, this doesn't seem right. So I was like, all right, I've gone too far. I got to go back. And I was like, I don't even know what I'm looking for. Luckily, I've been filming this whole thing, right? So then I like checked through my videos and I saw this and the numbers. So that gave me a point of reference. So I came back and now we're on the right path. So my fish and chips may be a little bit cold, but I mean, well, what are you going to do, really? We made it in the end. Well, we nearly made it in the end. Yeah, well anyways, that's a funny little one for you. I'll see you up there for fish and chips and a beer. Hey? Cool. So we made it. We've got the fish and chips here. There's a sausage, deep fried. The fish. Chips. And the beer. So it's pretty straightforward. Use your hands. You got lemon, of course, from your mum's garden. And that's going to go on the fish. Yummy. And the other thing we do here is called a chip sandwich. You take a piece of bread or a chip butty, because butter on the bread, chips, tomato sauce, bon appetit. I'm going to enjoy this, but we'll see next time. Something crazy, hopefully. Hopefully something stupid. Hopefully we get lost. Don't know. See you then, eh?
Catch ya.